Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to our sales training on a Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. South African time. I welcome you all. I hope you guys are excited to be here. If we can go ahead and share on our statuses, all our social platforms, let everybody know that we are live. We are live. I don't see anyone that has joined me yet, so I'm going to be waiting 1 or 2 minutes for few people to join us, and then so that we can carry on. If you are here with me today, comment on the comment box, send a greeting just to let me know that you are here. I welcome you all. It is yet Wednesday, the exciting day in the week for me personally. I don't know for you. So if you can go ahead and share with your friends, families, colleagues, prospects, people that you are looking to bring into the business. Show them what long-reach bioscience is about. Good morning, Tanya. So happy to see you. Good morning, Estelle. So happy to see you. So happy to see. Let's just wait for 2-3 more people, and then we can go ahead and start with our exciting training tonight. Amatimin, welcome. Where are you from, Amatimin? Where? Amatimin, yes. I hope I'm saying it right. Just let us know where you're tuning in from, and I welcome you onto this platform. If you can go ahead and let our friends know, our prospects, our business partners, our leaders in the groups. Just let them know that we are here, we are live. We've got this massive training tonight, and I hope everyone is going to be empowered. Welcome, Austin. Welcome. Where are you joining us from? If you can let us know, I would gladly appreciate. Omadara from USA, I welcome you onto our platform. I think we've got enough number of people now to carry on. The early bird catches the worm. I'm sure you've all heard about that. All right, for those who don't know me, my name is, thank you. I'm saying it right. I'm a Timin. Yes, I'm a Timin all the way from Nigeria. Welcome. It's so great to see you and great to have you on our platform. This platform, it actually shows that, sales is sales, selling is selling, no matter which part of the world you are at, Good morning, Mr. Neftali. Welcome. All right, just to touch base while we're waiting for the few people to join us tonight. Last week, we were talking about building a business. We were talking about building a business and how it starts about you having an idea and how you need to do a proper research of the business that you are entering into. So I just want to find out by the 111 or the show of hands on the comment box, did you guys actually try to put together what we called a business plan? I said this was for existing members or for people that have recently joined the business. Were you able to draw up or to do a business plan? Good morning from Malawi, Austin. Good morning, Mr. Richard Branson. Oh, listen to me, Richard Branson. I'm sure you guys know who that is. Hi, Richard Jackson. Welcome. All right, so just to touch base, as I was saying last week, we were talking about building a business. I really want to know, I'm interested, I'm just curious to know if any of you tried to put the business plan together, because we said the business plan, it helps you to have, direction in your business. It helps you to know what you are doing or what you are trying to achieve. And also it helps you where you can do a market analysis. You outline your target. It also helps you to know of your competitor. Remember, we said that last week. Helps you to know of your competitor, what are they about? How can you polish your business comparing to theirs? Or what is it that's going to make or help you stand out? And then we said, you also need to make your business official, and we said that's all admin related. Who do you want to be known as? What do you want to be known as? So we spoke about that, and then we said, without you investing time or money in your business, then forget about it. It's not going to work. All right. Welcome, Awele. Welcome, Ayanda. Welcome. So tonight or today, I thought let's talk about selling in network marketing. that we have built our business or are busy building our businesses, what do we understand about selling in network marketing? Because, simply selling in network marketing, it simply implies, marketing or promoting a product or a service, or selling a product. That's what network marketing is about. That's what selling in network marketing is about. Welcome, SD Karabo. So great to see you. So great to see you here with us today. All right. So network marketing or selling in network marketing, it actually involves developing a team of people who work together, emphasis on the word together, to deliver the product message to the wide range of potential products or potential customers. All right. So this actually got me thinking when I read, about what selling in network marketing actually means. When we're saying it involves developing a team of people who work together. There is no I in the team. All right. And I think that's where most people miss it, because when they're partnering in this kind of businesses, they think they are for themselves. Right? It's okay to think that you are for yourself, but you are never by yourself. And you can never make it in network marketing or any type of business if you run solo. All right. And then the acronym team, what does it actually mean to you? Some would say it means time, energy, and money. All right. And for me personally, which I hold very dear to my heart, it means together everyone achieves more. Type 111 if you agree with me. Type 111 if you agree with me on the comment box. I want to see that I'm having you with me. I'm taking you along the steps, or the selling in network marketing. Team for me, or the description that stands out more for me, it's together, everyone achieving more. All right. Okay, so until we understand, what this acronym is about, until we are able to explain it in a meaningful way for us, then we will be able to all win together. Stop looking at your neighbor. Stop looking at how people are doing things or what you expect from them, right? What are you doing as a person? How are you contributing towards this team to ensure that it is successful? Because I always tell people, even when selling, 1 + 1 is always 2. You can never add a positive and a positive and get a 0. Only when you add a positive and a negative, then you get a negative. So when I'm looking in other groups or other teams within other different network marketing businesses, it's all in unity. It's all in working together. And that is what network marketing is about, right? Okay, so it is a business strategy, network marketing. That creates a chain of networkers where all members in the chain are determined to sell or to promote the product. Let me repeat that. And network marketing, we're still talking selling in network marketing, right? It is a business strategy that creates or develops a chain of networkers where all members are determined, and are determined to sell the business products. That's what networking is about. So if we've got a stream of people, in network marketing, we need a balance. So once, isn't it? It's in a form of building a tree, So once you have, you have one person not doing what they're supposed to do, then you miss it. Right. So I really hope that the people that are signing into the business, they are tuned in now. They are understanding what networking is about. And I hope the people that have been in this business for a while, they are revisiting, the way they've been doing the business. Because knowledge is power. We've always said that knowledge is power, but actually knowledge without action, then it's null and void. So we need to act what we are preaching. We need to display, what we are preaching. We need to share with the rest of the world what we are preaching. People need to see it in the people that are not part of the business. They need to envy us. They need to want of this. And that is only going to happen when we start celebrating everyone team. And the only way we can start celebrating is by winning. And the only way we can start winning is by working together. Working together. Currently having a promo that we're having in South Africa and countries as well. They do have their language promos, incentives that are carrying on. So we've got this promo, and this promo or incentive is so easy. It is so reachable. This incentive has us to collect 8,000 PVs minimum, right? Depending on level where you are. It needs us to collect 8,000 PVs. And one of the leaders, Leader Kago, also had an idea that let's open a group of a boot camp, right? This is a group or a WhatsApp group where not everyone is from the same team. If I don't know how to actually put it, because we are from the same team. We represent Long Ridge. But they're not my upline, or I'm not their success line. I've got different success lines or different, but the vision is one. The vision is the same. So we've got this group where we motivate each other by actually acting. We don't motivate each other by quoting the codes. No. We motivate each other by saying, I signed up 5 people today. I signed up 2 people today. I led today. I sold only 2, only 2 toothpaste. I need about, So we came up with a breakdown of what is needed for us to achieve this. And the only thing that is needed for each person to achieve is for them to sell 1,600 toothpaste. These 1,600 toothpaste, obviously it's going to be an effort. It's going to be a team works effort. So I thought, let me just give you an example of what we actually mean by team, of what we mean when we say, let's work together. That is what network marketing is about. That is what selling in network marketing is about. All right. And it was actually interesting for me when I played around on Google and I checked it out. The first company that was, that started network marketing. Right? The first company that started network marketing, it was in 1886 in New York. I'm not going to say their name. You can Google it yourself. I don't want to give them free advertising. All right. But it was 1886. And till today, it is still relevant. And for me, that was, you know what? That was a wake-up call. That was why we were saying redefine your why. Why are you selling? Why did you join network marketing? And I said last week, I touched on it. I said some use big terminology, and say, they want to eradicate poverty. Do you actually know what it means? All right. So how long you stay or you remain in the business is going to be determined by your why you joined it. All right. I know we normally take it lightly, say, know your why, but it is actually deep. You know your why. This is actually, assisting you in determining your vision. It is assisting you in actually to reach your goals, right? It pulls you in the right direction. That's why we said last week, let's go back and business plan. It is very important. If you haven't done it, do it, right? And don't try to find a professional way doing it. No, be simple about it. I said when I gave you the what is this, advices, for the lack of a better word, I said to you, check your 5 W's and a why. Put it there, your 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Right? That is your business plan. That is your business plan. You know why you're doing this. You know where you are doing it. You should know what you are doing. What are you doing? I even also spoke about when I joined the business, how I already knew I wanted to be a stockist, right? I wanted to be a stockist, but only 4 months ago or 5 months ago, including November, I became a stockist. But 2018, towards the end of 2018, I knew where I wanted to start my business. right? So we need to redefine our why. And when we are doing that, if you're finding it hard, because I know the first thing most people would say when they join network marketing, I want money, I want money, I want money. And then at the time they start actually making the money, then they start realizing their why. No, it's not too late for them to revisit and start. But let's try, when we introducing people now, like I'm doing now in the business, when I introduce you, I ask you, why do you want to do this business? And I will give you the cons. I will give you the cons. I will tell you, I will make it clear that you know exactly what you are getting yourself into. All right. So that is what we need to focus on. And that is also laying a very stable foundation. And you're not going to have a lot of people that are falling off the bus. All right. Now, I want to give you the selling strategies within the network marketing. Selling is selling, like I said, anywhere, everywhere, right? The strategies are the same. It doesn't matter who you sell to, right? Okay, I just want you to type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. I want you to type 111 on the comment box and go ahead and share with everyone, because we've got a massive training. This is like food for soul. This is like training with so much insight. This is like training where you can actually apply. When you leave here after this training, you can actually apply, put it into practice, and get the results. All right. Okay, now I'm going to give you the selling strategies. Okay, and these are the proven networking techniques. All right, these are the proven networking techniques. Number one, network in a rich environment. Network in a rich environment, stand out from the crowd. Remember how I would always talk about, what are your USPs? What makes you unique? What makes you you, right? So when the first step or the first networking technique, right, that's going to help you to sell, or to introduce more people into the product or the service that you have to find a rich environment, right, where you can stand out from the crowd. Okay, know what kinds of people you want to deal with. In the past, I would always used to make a prayer, and I would say, when I lose a client, when someone says no, I would always say, thank God for leading the right people into my direction. The one that I've just lost now, they were not meant to deal with me. So don't feel down. Don't feel hurt when someone is saying no. I've said this in the past. They are losing out. They are losing out on such a great opportunity. Instead, be bold to move on to the next, because just like anything in life, it's not a smooth sailing. It's not every time you speak to someone. I don't care. I almost don't care if you are a millionaire of a millionaire, of millionaires. You will get no's, you will get rejection, but what defines you is how you receive those rejections, how you put them, how do you turn them into positive. All right, don't go to network events unless that's where your target market is. Don't go to networking events unless that is where your target market is. This spoke volume, and this got me to understand, like a lot of people, when they have made it in network marketing or they start making it, there's one line that I always hear, from different networkers. They would say, I sacrificed time with family. I sacrificed time, with events where I couldn't attend, and. So for me, when I read this, it got me to understand, why does that happen naturally? Why would you rather go on a networking event where you will get prospects than celebrating a cousin's cousin's birthday? You know what I mean? So that's why I would say a road to success is very lonely. And it is like that for the people that are determined, that know exactly what they want. It is like that for when you know and you have your vision, because you won't sacrifice what adds value to you for what doesn't. All right. And also be involved when you go to a networking event. Be involved, offer your help, seek leadership. If you can't seek leadership, because sometimes you'd find that you just join the business, right? You just join the business and you're not confident enough to be speaking in public or to be seeking the leadership or picking on roles that are going to get eyes on you, if you know what I mean. So you probably won't be comfortable to that. Try something different. Try something different. There's an event. This is what I would do. And I've spoken about this on a presentation level. But this is what I've done in the past. And this is what I continue to do, obviously, before we had the lockdown. Whenever there's an event, I would always seek, if I'm invited to an event, not even an invite, leaders, not even an invite, I see there's an event happening at so and so, and I would say to myself, I want to be known, I want to be public speaking, I want to motivate or inspire people. So they're not going to invite me to come speak because I haven't made my mark in the public speaking. So how do I get them to notice me? I invite myself. I say, okay, this is the event. I see how much are the tickets, and for that particular event, and you use that opportunity. My other leader, Happy Simalani, she actually said this to me when we attended a presentation. It was an empowering women empowerment program that we attended. And we ended up taking the lead with our business long reach, even though we initially contacted the people to buy the tickets, to attend the event. But because we sought leadership, the only thing I would have, and I want you guys, I urge you to have, whenever you are doing a presentation or whenever you are attending an event, see how can you be known. How can you be known? Okay, it's a food exhibition or whatever. So how can you bring about how can you bring long reach? You can offer to welcome people, as they enter. Let's say it's something that has got nothing to do with health products. You just offer to stand in the door to welcome people, but then you ask if you can have your pamphlets in the hand. Can you see? So people, which this is something that I found, people always, they always put money as an excuse not to do their business. People always make money or find an excuse in money not to do their business, right? And there are so many ways to kill the cat. And I'm talking and saying this from experience. I didn't start this business having money, but I knew every 10 rand, and I still know today, every 10 rand that I make, 5 rand must go back to investment to my business, be it a flyer, be it a poster, be it, whatever it is, it must go back to investing in my business, right? And that's where most people are missing it. We're still talking selling in network marketing. The first step that I just touched on now is networking in a target that is rich environment, and you start from the crowd. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. All right. And then the second one would be givers gain. I'm sure you've heard of this saying where you help others and you will be helping yourself. That is what network marketing is about. Don't always seek to gain. I've said this a lot of times. When you are helping others, and this is something that I found in my business since I started being a stockist, not a distributor. I always try to find time to help people that are not even my direct success line. And the response that I've been getting from that is people purchasing the products from me. Even though they would have someone that was, nearer enough to assist them. But I don't know, somehow when you have helped people without expecting to gain anything back from them, they naturally want to give back. They naturally want to do something good for you. All right. So you focus on how you can help others, and you make the connections that, you help them make the connections that they would want to make. Like I've got another mentee. Listen to me. Okay, so she asked me to mentor her, and I was like, I need mentorship myself. But then I quickly erased that. I'm like, okay, what would you like me to mentor you on, right? So Because you know what, the other thing that we tend to do, we think very little of ourselves because we are looking up to other people. But when you are given, when the task is yours, or when someone would ask you something like that, surely they seeing something great in you, right? Share the knowledge that you have, no matter how small you think it is, and that will be helping that person without expecting anything in return. Right? So focus first on how you help others make connections they want to make. I'm going to make an example, and this is a very live example. As we know that network marketing, sometimes to get into a certain market, you need to have achieved certain things, because the people in the streets, they don't believe, in what we are doing. They don't believe in what we are saying. So every time they want to, they always want to let you show them the money. Right? They would always want you to let them show them you to show them where the money is, or show them where your your success lies, or what you've achieved in the business. All right. When that happens, if someone, I've been in that position where I'm new in the business, even now, I still find, myself would be intimidated by a certain caliber of people. Then I would look in my group, in my networking groups, who can I ask for me to do this? Because I learned in the past that it's not enough for you to ask your upline or someone that has introduced you in the business. It is not enough for you to depend on that particular person. So you need to learn from different people, and the people that don't always interact with you. They help you with the willing heart. That's what I've noticed in my experience. I don't know about you. So when you feel something like that, you should be free to pick up your phone. I mean, we in WhatsApp groups. You should be free to pick up your phone and text me and say, this is what I've got, and I think you can help me with this, da 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 da. What is the time that can suit you better, so that I can arrange with my client, and be open with your client as well. Remember when we started this program, when we spoke about it in the beginning, we spoke about how you can actually sorry, I lost my trail of thought now. Something distracted me. Sorry. We spoke about how we need to learn from different people, right? How we need to add value onto each other. So it doesn't have to be your direct upline that you're talking to. All right. And then also be prepared. This is another networking technique, right? You need to be prepared. You need to have a good open-ended questions. We've spoken about this in the selling process. It applies in network marketing as well. It applies in networking as well. You need to have open-ended questions. And also your info about the brand, or your knowledge about the brand, it needs to be polished, so that you can be able to touch on your USPs. This is another technique. This is another networking technique. All right. So now you attended an event, you know the product, you just simply looking to network. You are gauging the people, right? You are gauging who's who, you are gauging the people who can listen to you, who can talk to. That is the main reason people attend networking events. All right. And then so you have collected data. We've spoken about this. This is the fourth one, the good follow-up. Follow up. That's where most of your business lies. Your business lies in follow-up. We've spoken about this as well. Your big business, it lies in follow-up. When you are talking, when you are following up, not only the person, the prospect that you're talking to feels important. They appreciate the fact that you even remember them. They appreciate the fact that you've even remembered them. They appreciate the fact that you take time for your busy schedule, because we are busy. We are very busy. Right? So they appreciate that you even taking time on a busy schedule to actually, connect with them. So even if they don't sign now, they will either sign in the future, or they will purchase now something, or they will refer to you. Right? I've had an experience. I don't know if I've shared it before, where a client came to me. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook, still in my vehicles, industry, still my car industry. This gentleman came to the floor. I walked into my floor, and then he looked the vehicle, and then he asked me to give him a test drive. The vehicle wasn't ready. He went home, and then I called him. I prepared the vehicle. I did all the necessary documentation, and then we went on the test drive. And then he wanted to fill the smaller engine because of the selling points that I was giving him. We did that, and then the next day, third time now, test drive, he came with the wife. The wife loved the car so much. We went on a test drive with the wife, and then, I kid you not, the fourth time the kids came because they wanted to see if they're going to fit nicely at the back. The luggage, when the seats are moved to the front, they had to come with their school bags and their sports bag, because it was, those smaller SUVs. And we did all of this, right? 4 days working with one client. A test drive doesn't take you less than an hour if you do your things properly. If you have to explain, because I had to explain, the gadgets, what this does, the benefits of the vehicle. Cutting the long story short, the customer didn't buy. He came to me the first day, and he walked into my floor, and he came with a flower, holding a flower in his hand. And then he said to me, "I am so sorry to have wasted your time. I am not going to be purchasing now because we decided to invest in the business." Leaders, I cried. I cried, but after me sharing a tear, obviously I didn't show him that. Maybe he picked it up that I was sad, because when the transaction is there, you've done approval, everything is there. And then brought a flower and told me he won't be buying. Shed a tear, and was like, "Okay, Mr. Thoma, not a problem," right? After, because I used to record, this is something I'm trying to do now as well. I used to record the birthdays of my clients. So I bumped into his birthday. I called him, and I sang for him happy birthday. I'm not lying to you. I don't know how many referrals he gave me purchasing a vehicle. So sometimes when you are doing something, it might not be for an immediate gain. I've always said this. Do something with passion. Do it because you want to do it. Follow up on your clients because it's what you require from self. It's what you require from yourself, not because SDZ is you might listen to myself, SDZ. Hold on to that, because STC says we need to follow up. No, know what is expected of you. Know what you want to achieve in the business. No, once you've got that clear, everything else comes naturally. You will go deliver 7 bamboo to one person at one time without him being available, and you will still do it. You understand? Because you've got a bigger vision, because you've got bigger plans. All right, so that is follow up, okay, that we were talking about. And then also the fifth and the last, type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. Type 111 on the comment box if this is sinking in. I'm adding value, tag people. Let them hear this. Let them learn from this, especially the new people and the existing people. Let them unlearn the bad ways. Let them unlearn the bad ways, because only good ways will take us forward. All right. Okay. The fifth one is don't sell at networking events. This hit home, leaders. Don't sell at networking events. You are there to network, right? You are merely there to network. You are merely there to increase awareness. You are merely there to make good. You are merely there to make good connections. All right. It's got me thinking so much, because I'm such an opportunist. Whenever the situation presents itself, I take on it. You ask me about, so what do you do? Hey, I'm already on a bamboo, on the benefits of my bamboo soap, and it was merely, so what do you do for a living? So we need to be able to distinguish or to separate an exhibition, right, and an event, because an exhibition is basically an instant of exhibiting. You are there to sell. You are there to showcase your product. But when you are networking, especially in private events, right, especially at private events, when you start selling there, it doesn't go down well. The reason it doesn't go down well because you are with different people. The purpose of the day was not that, it was not for you to pitch your business. But if you had an opportunity to talk about what you do, because obviously it's networking, then talk about what you do, finish, don't sell it. I don't know if I make sense. I don't know if you're hearing me, leaders. Don't find yourself now selling. Now the party has stopped. You are the one that is, a practicetal. It is enough people. It is enough for people or the guests that are there to know what you do, right? It is enough for them. Okay. So don't sell to them at that point. Make sure you get the contact. There's always time to sell. Make sure you get the contact. That's why I always emphasize or put emphasis on data collection. And now the point of departure when you talk, it's going to be about the event. Now you've got more to even talk about. Oh, you've got a nice breaking ice now. Oh, this is so and so. We met at the what event. Oh, you looked lovely, or whatever. Whatever breaking icebreaker you need. Right? You use that, and then already you've got something common that you can talk about before you can actually talk about the business. All right, before you can actually talk about, talking about inviting them. Do they want to join or whatever? That's what I do at events. I make sure, especially if I'm invited. I'm an invitee. I make sure that I must get 3-4 members. Something. I must go with something, and I must leave my table where I'm seated. People knowing what I do. Those are the 3 things that I actually mentioned. Excuse me, sorry. Those are the 3 things that I actually mentioned. Within the 5 minutes that you have met me, 5 minutes is even too long. You will know that I am a network marketer. You would know that I am a network marketer for Long Reach Bioscience. You would know that I am married, and you would know how much I love my kids, or my family rather. So those are the 3 things that are important to me, right? It doesn't even need to take you long. My first 5 minutes, once you start a conversation with me, you need to know what I do. You need to know what I'm about, right? Because my family, my kids is my structure. My husband is my structure. Then you will know that, and it adds value to you as well. Once you're clear, about who you are, that's how people receive you. Okay. So leaders, that is it for today. I thought today I will speak with a very calm voice and not jump around and be too excited, because I really want this to sink in. I really want us to start taking action. If you missed the previous week's business, the training, go back to it, revisit it, apply 1 or 2 things that I've spoken about. But the one that I really want you to focus on is writing down a business plan. You are building your business within a business. I cannot count how many things business has given to me, not monetary value things. As I even forgot the terminology, but things that have helped to build, things, me understanding the business better. I ain't going nowhere. There's still so much more to learn from here. There's still so much more. You can see the way we interact with people on our WhatsApp groups, and that are not active. If you are part of a WhatsApp group, let me give you an advice, leaders. When you are part of a WhatsApp group and you call it your business group, when you wake up in the morning, that is your office. Greet. Unless you are really busy, because we are very busy. Right? Great. It doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't take anything away from you. Greeting, when there's a congratulations, if you are free, congratulate. Because when you are doing that, you are saying to yourself that you are part of this, right? You are saying you are part of this. Yes, leader Pula, but when you are always there, my leader, I know when you're busy, you are really busy when, okay? you know. You know, there are people that would join the business and say they want to learn, but they are quiet in the WhatsApp groups. Then there is I don't even want to say I don't know what is, like a gossip or something, or I don't even want to use an example by someone, but a cow has beaten someone or eaten someone up, whatever. They will accidentally send that onto the business groups. How? It's a business. And you would send something, a promo in the morning in the office, and someone would ask you, do we have any promos on the side? Haibo. That I do for myself. When I've got PVs, right? When I've got PVs that I want to put anyway, isn't it we've got a three-legged business, right? We're pulling from the bottom. Let me tell you, pulling from the bottom, this is you, right? This is you. This is the person that's active, right? And this is another person, and this is another person, right? I've got two hands, but I think you get the drill. What I'm trying to say here, this is you at the bottom. We are pulling for the bottom. Leader, this is my bottom too. This is my bottom too. When I want to pull on that leg, I look, who is there, right? Who is there? Who is this person active? Or I'm just wasting my PVs. Let me sign a new person and that leg. Understand what I'm saying? That is what it does as well. And this is the truth. That's it. Well, for me, and I've always said, and this is something that I've used in the past as well, the only communication that is between me and you when I look at my business is PVs. The only communication that is between me and you when I look at my business structure is PVs. Because in our pulling game, in our pulling business, if I want to get to a level 4, I have to look who is close to a level 3. And it is not going to be miraculously you if you are quiet and not doing and you're not performing. You know, and there are even those people that are performing but are really finding it hard to crack it. They are still new in the business. For me, as a leader, you know, as an upline, I'm able to place under them. Let me help them. Do you understand? Let me assist them. He's trying. This person is trying. You know, I even go a step further. When I see someone is trying and they are not positioned where I need them now today, I even go a step further and text them and say, I appreciate your hard work and I can see you are pushing. Don't despair. I'm not working where you are now, but the 10 will come. The 10 will come. The 10 will come, because when you are pumping PVs onto your one leg, that one leg, if it works, it's going to become your stronger leg. You have to look somewhere else. Where are you going to look? How are you going to stop me from re-signing someone else or signing a new leg from that leg? It's your PVs. It's trying. All right. So leaders, let's go out there. Thank you so much for today. We've got an incentive of 16,000 rands at stake. We've got an incentive of a TV for December. Let us win. Can I please see different names? I used to get tired when I joined the business. I used to get tired for seeing the same people win. And I turned it into positive. I got tired in a positive way. I used to get tired in a positive way. I would say, my name is there. I'm going to reach, I am getting there. I'm going to reach that point, and I would work because I want to see my name there. And when it happens, it's not manna from heaven. You've worked, and you know you've worked hard for it. So I encourage you leaders, go out there. 5 PVs plus 5 PVs is 10 PVs. If you've got a very busy schedule, try to sell that a day. If you sell those 2 a day, that is 60 PVs a week. That is 60 PVs a week. That is 60 PVs that can take you to a platinum VIP. That is 60 PVs can let you maintain for the whole of 2022, and you're not worried about that. So leaders, We can't be preaching unity. We can't be preaching teamwork, and the efforts are only actioned by one or two people from different groups. Sometimes I say, if it were according to me, I would take all the people that I see active from all the different groups and say, come, now we're starting our group. But it's not going to be like that, because we have to go through the no's. We have to go through the struggles that we are experiencing, so that one day we also stand and have a story to tell. All right. Thank you so much once again. For those who don't know me, my name is Zipono Kamula, Stockist at Longreach Bioscience, all the way from the Eastern Cape. I am here to serve you. To those, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Piwa, keep going. Makakanyo, well done. Irene, yes, well done. Thank you. Let's keep going. Let's work like we are crazy. January, this year we're not restricted by a calendar. Yes, for Christians, we'll celebrate it on Christmas Day, whatever we do. But my Christmas this year, it's in January. I'm buying a special tree, because I'm going to be celebrating my incentive. Where am I going to get the PVs? I don't know. I'm going to get them. All right. So where's that attitude into this week? Let tomorrow be your first day of the week and push it. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you.